Good morning, party people. It's I. It is I, Red Brown. I move this over a little bit. I fix this up so I don't look like a crazy person. Well, I probably still look like a crazy person. That's because I'm a crazy person. Good morning, everybody. No devices are detected, of course. Well, Carol. So weird. So weird. My camera does this thing where it gives me this little pop-up sometimes, 3 times in a row, specifically. I don't know why. It doesn't do it all the time. That's weird. And now it should work. And it's working. Okay, great. Good morning, everybody. So, for those of you just joining in, we are going to work on starting up the Bargain Bead Box project number 2 today. We're going to jump into that real quick because, as you will remember, it is Friday. Ha-ha, we have made it. And I have to take Lily to the daycare. So I have to leave early at 9:30. So I have an alarm set for 9:25. Or I have to leave at 9:25. Because last time I just barely made it. And today it is cold. So I got to start the car earlier. So any hoots, that's the goings-ons for now. Who's texting me? My husband. My husband is texting me. What does he want? There was a mouse. Did y'all see the mouse? Let's just head on over this way. It's been a very eventful morning at Thunderhouse already. We have had an eventful morning thus far. Here is Winter. This is in my bedroom. And there's the mouse. You see the mouse? This is me standing on the bed taking photos going, why is there a mouse in here? Yeah, she couldn't get it. So I took one of the bigger plastic tubs that I had my jewelry in and I just dumped it out. And I told the little mouse, I said, little mouse, if you get in this jewelry tub, I will take you outside. No harm will come to you. And so he did. Oh, Amber's sending voice messages. Look, I found a crystal stuck to my thingy move over here. So yeah, that's my little mousy friend. And then Winter informed me that they're coming in through the split air conditioner, probably from the roof of the garage. Yeah, and I was like, okay, great. That's great. So I'll deal with that. So I called Jeff and I said, there's a mouse. And he was just left for work. And he said, well, you're going to have to deal with it. And I said, I don't think I want to. And he was like, yeah, but I'm not there, so you're going to have to. He's like, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. And I was like, And then I was like, no, I'm just going to put him in this little plastic tote and I'm going to take him outside. If he'll get in there. And he did, so that was all good. Yeah, I know. Oh. So anyway, that was our excitement for the morning. That took most of the morning, so I'm still kind of in jammies, and all that business. I was packed Lily's bag up, so at least her bag is ready for her overnight stay. because Lily's going to be overnight at the daycare. And I knew that we'd probably be just barely getting into this little project with our little bit of time this morning. But, I don't know, I figure something's better than nothing, you know? I'm just happy it's Friday. How is Amber these days? Miss Amber's doing good, I think. She's working. They just came back from Tucson, so she's very busy at the store. She said she lost her mind, and she didn't know what day it was, so they sent her home. And so she got to have a day off, so that was good. Because sometimes she works like 13 days in a row. It's like too many days. And stuff and things. Okay, so here's our little setup with this necklace. Now, we had no real plans for this, so we're just winging it. We were like, these things look nice together. Good morning, everybody. A mouse on the floor is already nope. Well, the funny part about that was that like a couple nights ago, so I have a humidifier in our room now because we've had one in there since we've been sick, and we don't generally have one, and it makes a noise, you know, and I was like, but I heard some like scratching, you know, like some scratching noise, and I was like, and I thought to myself, that's a mouse. And I got up and I was shining my flashlight and I was looking like under the bassinet and like under my little stand, and I was like looking by the heater vent, and I was like, I didn't see anything. And I woke Jeff up and I was like, do you hear that? And he said, it's the humidifier making that gurgly noise. And I was like, I don't know if it is. And then it turned out it wasn't. And you know, when you got one mouse, you got 10 mice. I mean, this is North Dakota. But I couldn't be mad at him. It's cold outside. What's the temperature? It says, my computer won't even tell me the temperature. It says, don't worry, the temps are going to jump up tomorrow. That's what it says. Oh my God. All right. Well, they said, you don't need to know the temperature today. Hello?
Hi, this is Ava calling from Commerce. Is this Randy?
This woman from Texas is constantly calling me. Her name is Ava from Commerce. I want to talk to you, Ava. All right, anyways, on to this. Dun, 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 dun. There is a thing that I need if I'm going to do this. Do I have it? Watch out, Bunsen. One memento. I gotta see. I still have. It's a mini crimper. Alright, am I crazy? That's probably I'm crazy. What's this one? This is my Euro crimper. I'm in here looking for a crimper tool. Like, why isn't it in here? Arguably, I can't remember what it looks like. It's little. I'm so confused. So I remember these. I found these in the drawer and I was like, oh, we'll use these. This will make it super quick and easy to do our stringing on. But as I remember, you need a special crimper that I have that I can't find. Right? I bought a little pocket one. Is that the one I broke on camera? No, that was a regular one. Look, I broke my other crimper too. My Euro crimper, broken. Let's see. If I was an extra crimper, where would I be? I'd be in the crimp drawer where I'm supposed to be. That's what I'd be doing. Well, it's only one place to look. Maybe in the extra findings drawer. Maybe. But if not, we're going to move on because we haven't any time for this. As I recall, hey, you can come out here. I need you. As I recall, those look fun. It was a little pocket one. Maybe it's in my travel set. Why would it be in my travel set? Hi, Google. Hey, Google. Put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
Hey there. How can I help?
Put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Come on, Brody, you got one job. Well, alright, so much for the quickness of all that. You know what that tells me? That tells me I have tools somewhere, and I don't know where they are. Because we need a special crimp tool for this. These are from Beadalon. Am I crazy? You need a special tool for this, right? Yeah, I'm like 89% sure you do. I've come to the conclusion that you don't like crimpers. Well, I haven't used those in a while. Arguably, I bought them when I very first started selling. Oh, I forgot to put this away. What is this? This is a bunch of little fold-over claspy things. I bought them when I originally started selling my jewelry. What is happening now? Hello? Oh, Brody. Why must you make everything so complicated? There we go. Good morning, party people. Good morning. All right. Well, anyway, we'll just start because otherwise we're not going to get anything accomplished. I'm thinking what I want to do is I want to do a multi-strand. I want these to be by themselves. Which is why I thought, oh, I'll just use this. That didn't work out. So, I think I could get away with this red. I'm going to try it. Good morning. See what you're going to do with this box. Morning, Debbie. Well, trying to do stuff with it. We made a pretty cool necklace yesterday. Got a lot of compliments on that one. They liked it. Now, arguably, that one was out of the Stringing magazine from spring of 2010. So that just tells you where we're at. Yeah. Okay. I think I kind of want to drop this down a little bit. So I'm going to grab a little piece of wire here. Now all my brain can think about is, where are the rest of my tools? They're probably packed up somewhere. I'm sure I packed them up someplace. Spare copper. Antique copper 20 gauge, not my favorite. Gauge. We got some square. Should we do some hoopla with some square? Let's do some hoopla. It's hoopla time in the city. Okay, this is 21 gauge square wire. I'm just using one little circle. Hi, good morning. I miss the stringing magazine. I do as well. I really miss all the magazines, quite honestly. I wish they would not take them away. Are you gonna fit on here? No. Are you gonna fit on here? No. None of them want to fit on here. That's okay. You don't have to. It's fine. We'll just play a different game. When in doubt, just play a different game. Leave that there for now. And now you'll fit on here. Boom. Boom. Should I do a rhodonite? Is that too much? That's too much. I don't need a rhodonite. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. How many more mice moved in? I'm betting it's like at least 10. That'd be my bet. If I had to make a bet, I bet it was at least 10. Let's see. I'm going to string this on, so I'm not going to make a big loop. I'm actually going to make a pretty small loop up top here. Well, I'll make it kind of bigger, but not super big. Again, we're going with the square. We're going with the square wire. And we're going to just make sure that our loops are facing this direction so we cannot see our mat. And we're just going to wrap this around like so to our liking. I'm one of those crazy people who has to cut it. So, okay, we got 5 minutes and I gotta go. Sorry. I know we just got into this. Like, I mean, I guess at least we'll get our pendant together. Now, here's the thing. So a lot could be said about what we're gonna do with this excess. Are we gonna come down? Are we gonna wrap into here? Are we gonna do a little spiral? Are we gonna go back up the top? What is the plan? I think today we'll go back up the top. Why not? It's your world, babe. It's your world. Just living in it. Put him to the back. And give him a little snip. I went through that a couple of years ago. I know. I just, they have cute little faces. He was just looking at me with his cute little face. He must not have been very old. He was just scared to death of the cats. And I was just like, look, man, if you get in this box, I'll take you outside. Otherwise, I'm going to let Winter up here so she can eat you. These are the rules. And he was like, I will take the box. And I was like, all right, good choice. This game. Are we going to go crystal? Or are we going to go stone. Crystal? What do you think? I'm going to squish this loop up a little flatter. I got 3 minutes. Let's see what the crystal looks like. Yeah, I think that's good. That's not bumping into any of the wire or nothing because they're a little smaller. All right, so I'll go that way. But I wanted like chunky monkeys down here is what I want. So I'm going to do like 5, 2, 3. No rhyme or reason. 4, 5, crystal. Boop. Should I put a rhodonite down here so it makes sense? I probably should, huh? Okay, let me do this other side real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, crystal. Okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna put the rhodonite. Probably only end up putting like 2 or 3, but at least it'll make it make sense. Make it make sense. 1. Ooh, arguably that one's kind of dark. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And then more stones? Nope. Crystal? Crystal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1 to spare. Okay, so we got very little stones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crystal. Rhodonite. And arguably that might be the end of this set. Let me get a stopper on there so we don't lose the whole works. Okay. Crystal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crystal. Rhodonite. Mr. Mouse, you leave our crystals alone. I know, right? Alright, so that is looking like the first string. Second string is going to be just this. Sorry, I got to get on my way to the doggy place. But I just want to show you what we're working with. And then doubling up on the chain once we get here. This one is extra. We got a few crystals now. Arguably, I'm not sure if we're going to add those in. We don't have to. We don't have to. We could save them. Save them out to do a little something with an earring. We could save one of these out to do an earring of some sort. Just a little stick earring. Or we could just add these back, because remember, I stole 4 crystals for our last project from somebody I stole over here. I'll just put them over here. So, pretty happy with it thus far. Alright, you guys, I'm sorry, but I gotta jump off. I really am happy with our wire wrap with the square wire today. That was really pretty. It is the weekend. Me and Jefferson are going on our baby moon. We're leaving tonight. We're only going to be gone 1 day. So that's why I have to go take Lily to the babysitter. Because this is our last trip before there's 3 of us. And we can't just be going. Jefferson's so funny. He's like, oh, babies are portable. I was like, yeah, okay. Well, we'll see how that goes for you. They are portable. So is all of their stuff and all of their things. But they want to be home in their little bassinets. I don't know if he knows that. Arguably, they don't want mice in their bassinets. So I got to get that figured out. Okay, you guys. Thank you so much for showing up for this little bit of time. I hope you have a wonderful, spectacular, amazing weekend. I will be back on Monday. We're having a giant drop. I have so far 30 items ready to post up on Monday. If you were in the members, you saw all the check glass. It's check glass and a whole bunch of other really cool stuff. It's the new category. So FYI, Monday at 9. All right. I love you. I'll talk to you later.